Miss Angel loves me.
Are you rolling? 1, 2, 1. Come in when you want to.
I got to learn how to fade that out. All right, and welcome back to episode 120 of the OK Podcast, powered by the Strength Co. I am your host, Grant Broggi. That is Diamonds by Waylon Jennings. A vinyl comes out November 11th. I think you can get the whole album for you streaming digital types in late December, early January. Waylon Jennings, potential sponsor of the OK Podcast. We've always said that. He's a big fan.
Potential guest, hopefully, right?
Potential guest. We're trying to get Waylon on. He's been on, I think, the last 6 weeks now.
Yeah.
So we appreciate Waylon for what you do for the podcast and everything else you did in life. We're recording live from Newport, Rhode Island. At least that's where I am. We're recording live over the internet. Thank God for technology. You can just send majors and fathers of 3 girls all over the world, and we just make the party go on. I'm joined in studio from the greater Montgomery, Alabama area, definitely the greater area, by Major Jeff Buege. Major Jeff Buege, is in a drilling status, and he will be for quite some time. So there's no tomfoolery going to be happening from the man from Salt Lake City. Nope. Right. The Marine Corps got him by the nuts. And there he is in Montgomery. I'm sure we'll talk about all that we've learned in a couple of weeks. I'm still working for free too. Don't worry. So we'll figure that out at some point. Also joining us on the road right now. He's only with us on audio. So if you're not watching on YouTube, one, you're an idiot. And I got to talk about that because I'll talk about that in a second. But one, if you're not watching on YouTube, you're an idiot. But if you weren't watching on YouTube, and you logged into YouTube right now and started watching, you'd see that Trey's not here. It's because he's on the phone. He's here, but he's not. There's no video. But we told him to come in when he wants to. Yep. And but we are rolling nonetheless. We're rolling nonetheless. Episode 120. A lot of fun and exciting things to talk about. None of us have been busy. We've been really just peppering each other with topics all week to the point where I was like, guys, you got to simmer down. I don't know that we'll have enough time to get to everything. The price of Bitcoin is $63,642.80. And today's date is July the 29th in the year of our Lord, 2026. Bitcoin's doing just fine. Don't you worry. Hopefully you hodled. Hopefully you bought when this episode 1. Hopefully you bought episode 001. If you didn't, you're also an idiot. This podcast is brought to you by BW Tax. I think we have BW Tax update from Trey coming soon because I talked to BW via text and he said he was on the phone with a hose CEO. So I'm going to guess that's Trey. So we'll get to that. But great guy, better at taxes. Remember, there's never a better day to start doing your taxes than today. Best time to do your taxes was 10 years ago. The second best time to do your taxes is today. This podcast is also brought to you by Green Gridiron Green, or as we like to call him, Mr. Helmet. Mr. Helmet can make helmets big and small. You can buy them all with a visor, without a visor. I'm kind of going back to no visor. I'm slowly becoming a no visor guy. Now that I got 4 helmets up on the shelf, and I see him. Sometimes I think maybe Trey was on to something, but I would never tell him that in person if I could see his face. But I would tell him over the phone. So quick story, and then I'll kick it over to the 3. I was in class. I got a text from my mother. When your wife's super pregnant, you still check your phone even when you're in class, okay? I know these young kids are just always on their phones, walking around with their headphones in nonstop, afraid to give the greeting of the day. But even for adult males like us over 200 pounds, when your wife's pregnant, you check your phone. It was my mother, and she said, look what I found. And it's a video. I could tell if it's the OK Podcast. Obviously, I didn't listen to it then, and I realized that nothing was urgent. So I was like, I'll listen to it later. And the text beneath it, when I pulled it up later, said, I always listen to the podcast, or at least try to when I'm working out. And then I get bored with it. And so I just go to your latest YouTube video and I let those plays during the podcast. And I said, and she said, but this week I said, you know what? I'm just going to watch the podcast. And the first thing you did was say, if you're not watching the podcast, you're an idiot. And then you clarified. She sent me the clip where I clarified, well, Mom, you're not an idiot, but you should watch. Anyway, thought that was funny. I like 5-minute intros. I really do.
The only thing I like better is 20-minute stat briefs.
Oh, we've got a lot of new jargon to kick around. Okay, I'll just start real quick. Hey, staff, commanders, good to have you guys here. Cajun Sergeant Major, Gottlich Sergeant Major, all the first sergeants. Good to have everybody in the room together. This is not a go Tiger, Sergeant Major. This is not a staff brief that we're going to take a knee on. You know, some of you guys may come in and say, I see there wasn't a lot of slides. We usually have 120 slides. There's only 12 slides. And you might be thinking, oh, this is the time I get to take a break. I've been rowing hard. I've been being an Iron Major. But this is no break. Okay. This is no break. This is what we do as an organization. So for today's staff brief, I just want to say you can be two things. You can be an eagle or you can be a beagle. Okay. Eagle soars high, kind of just takes it all in. Right. And he's just overseeing the whole thing like a war damn eagle. If we got some Auburn guys.
War damn.
But a beagle, I used to have a beagle,
Auburn,
little beagle named Susie. And Susie, I mean, she would when she got interested in something, she dove down and she dug deep and she rode it to ground. So as a staff in Trash Battalion, I need eagles and beagles. Fit in where you fix in or fix in where you find out what you bloom where you're planted. Make sure the trash finds the dumpster. 3, take it away.
Hey, sir, great wisdom. Can't say how grateful we are for your wisdom. Didn't know where that beagle thing was going, but see, you got to be a beagle or an eagle, or maybe you're a combination of the two, a hybrid approach. As we say, situation dictates, right? So you have to be agile.
Exo sent me a meme of a beagle dog with an eagle head on it. I thought that was funny. He put that in. He put that in the CO's chat.
Trash 5 has some good memes. Trash 5 is a bit of a jokester.
Yeah, so I didn't really understand it, but I don't know what a beagle is. So only pet I got, I had a pet alligator once. I don't know if you want to get into it. We can, but
yeah. Hey, maybe, Sergeant Major, you can kind of do a tie-in for the flat black side of the house, real quick.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So before I flat black go, just talk to my brothers, get there, see how they're doing. But nothing really to tie in, sir. Just one thing I want to talk about. College football season coming around. I'm pretty pumped about them Tigers. The Lane Kiffin there got them boys rolling down in Baton Rouge. Eating some of that gumbo, getting them boys ready for fall camp. I can go on and on, sir, but I digress. What did you want to talk about? Beagles?
Hey, you're good, Sergeant Major. 3, take it away.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Call me Rambling.
Thank you, sir. Trash 6, sir, and Cajun Sergeant Major. Just great insights. Great wisdom you passing on. And with all that said, let's take it over to the S1. Let's talk about per stats. And anything else that the S1 would like to discuss? Hey, good afternoon, commanders. 3, sir. To Sir, you Trash 6. This is Lieutenant Benelli. I just checked into the battalion as the adjutant. I'm from Worcester, Massachusetts originally, big Boston Red Sox fan. So there's a new part of the staff brief. I hope it's okay, sir, if I take the liberties. And I was told to check in with the Cajun Sergeant Major, too, if we're changing any slides and what have you. But we're going to go last 20 games for Red Sox baseball. So last 20 games, Red Sox have run 1-8. I've already been taught that we have an artillery history here in Trash Battalion. 1-8 of the last 2-0 games with only 2 losses. One, the one you were at the game, sir. When you went, they lost. So we kind of want to keep you out of Fenway if we can. And then they dropped one of the A's last night. First pitch is in about 20 minutes. But besides that, the numbers are bumping. I've been checking the numbers, all the numbers really, and they're bumping. And I got an Edge buddy out in New Hampshire, and I gave him a call. His numbers are also bumping. And we're going to do a field exercise out there this summer. Cajun Sergeant Major, I didn't know. I know you usually do the seafood gumbos and whatnot, but I didn't know if maybe we could do a lobster bake. And, I could kind of show you how we eat, lobster, or even a clam bake, really, Cajun Sergeant Major, and show you how we do it up here in the Northeast.
Listen here, you funny talking carpetbagger. I don't know what that is, but we only eat mud bugs. I do have something. I know you did say the numbers are bumping. I got a little confession to make if we got some time. We did lose a Marine
plenty of time.
Over the weekend. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, we did lose a Marine over the weekend. He fell into a dumpster at the boil, but he's okay. He's okay. We pulled him out, and he's accounted for. So no need to fret, Edge. You little funny talking Edge. But that's all I got for the group, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Excuse me.
Thanks, Major.
No to lobster. That's all I gotta say. Okay.
Nothing further for the group.
Okay, hey, great stuff. Good to have you aboard, Trash Battalion. Make sure you show up to the hail and farewell. We want to welcome you to the battalion properly. We'll make up some funny facts about you, some fake hobbies. Maybe we'll throw those out there. I don't know. Trash 5.
Trash 5. Yeah.
Trash 5.
Oh man, I feel like this kid with those big ears. Oh dude, man, classic. we could rag on him all day.
Classic.
See if he can. We'll make him make a beagle sound.
Oh, brother,
bark like a beagle.
Oh, dude, that's a good one.
Hey, we still doing IPAs Friday.
Oh, brother, you know,
cool, brother.
Brother.
Thanks, brother.
I found a new hazy. It was in a basement of a package store.
Oh, bro, what's the IBU? What's the IBU?
Oh, it's through the roof, brother. Like you've never even seen.
Is it more like tropical hazy?
It's more like mystical hazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is some good stuff.
I'm pretty happy they repealed that "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" for you two gentlemen. Because back in my old court, y'all would have been a problem.
I'm not sure.
Thanks, Sergeant Major.
That's all I got for the group. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But okay. Enough of that. Sidebars to a minimum, please. Okay. S2. Yes, can we get our Strait of Hormuz update, please? Go ahead. Pull up the slide.
That's you, Trey.
Sorry, you're coming at broken and unreadable. Is this the Deuce?
This is the Deuce looking for the Strait of Hormuz update. If you want to go ahead and pull up your slide.
Copy. Yeah, sir. Yeah, sorry. I'm currently on leave, but I felt like I should to drop in, give you an update on the Strait of Hormuz. So I'm Oscar Mike right now, driving down the road on leave. Last I checked, Strait of Hormuz
Hey, buddy, this is Lieutenant Benelli. I know you're on the road. I'm just going to share my screen real quick, and I'll pull your slide up. Let me see if I can find it. I got it right here for you. I don't know if you can read that, Deuce.
Good looking out, you big-eared boy.
Great stuff too. Keeping us abreast of a current and dynamic situation. We should all be tracking that as leaders within the battalion, right? It is our sworn duty to be abreast of the current information. So, but Deuce, great brief. Okay, S3. We're tracking all our trackers. I've had the S3 Alpha locked away in the vault for the greater part of the week, just grinding on Excel trackers, mostly on the high side, right? The Sipper, the red line.
Hey, 3 Alpha, this is 5. Enjoy the vault while you can, because when you promote to major, you'll be in a broom closet.
Good one, huh, brother?
Yeah, good one, brother. All right. But yeah, so 3 Alpha is grinding away, turning red Excel cells green at the cyclic rate, right? He's hammered down on the trigger, engaging with the enemy of Excel. And then also, hey, on the long-term horizon, right, we're planning a battalion PME. Okay, this is going to be an off-site PME for all staff NCOs and officers. Right, we're going to go visit.
Hey, sir, I don't know if I'm allowed to inject. Could we do it at Bunker Hill?
No, we will not be doing it at Bunker Hill. We are going to.
How about Plymouth Rock?
No, not Plymouth Rock. We are Trash Battalion, so we will be going to a landfill.
Gloucester and pick up some trash.
We could do that. We could do another offsite. Maybe that's our staff and more of a fun thing we could do. We're going to go do a PME at a landfill. And just learn, about some other ways to take care of trash. I think we're going to get a lot out of it.
I know. I just really excited to be in Trash Battalion. If I got contacts at Boston Sand and Gravel. They got trash a lot too.
Dear gum there, ass. Why don't you hush?
Oh. Okay, it's on, Major.
Yeah, as lieutenant, right? It's best to be seen and not heard. As they say.
Hey, it's Trash 5. Adj, come see me in my office after this brief.
It's a good initiative, bad judgment there, Joe, man. That's what I gotta say.
Okay, hey, good stuff. Now we're gonna kick it over to the 4 so we can talk logistics.
Gentlemen, are you?
Sorry, sir. This is the 4 Alpha. I thought maybe you didn't have slides.
4 Alpha. You know what? Hey, I want to go ahead and put up slides for me. I heard a long silence there. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah, sir. I think it'd be probably good for my professional development.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm also on leave, so I know you're there in person. Go ahead and take it.
Yes, sir. No, it's amazing your commitment to Trash Battalion, calling in on leave, and just providing so much valuable feedback. But anyway, I just want to say if anyone has any pay issues, please stop going to see the one. He's new here, and all he does is talk about lobsters, clams, and the Red Sox. If you're having pay issues, come to the 4 shop. Remember, amateurs talk tactics, professionals talk logistics and pay issues. And so we'd love to fix your pay issues. Maybe you're a major on active duty orders and you haven't gotten paid. Maybe you've moved and you can't seem to get your PCS, PPM, money back from your move. So come by the 4 shop. We're in the gym, Jack and Steel, from 08 to noon per Trash 6's guidance. But we come to work from about 13 to 15:30 every day. So just schedule an appointment with us on Teams, and we'll get your pay sorted out. Outside of that, for Sir on the road and on leave, we did lose a dumpster today. So we're down to 5 of our 9 dumpsters. But I already had the guys put it in GCSS, and, we're thinking we're going to get a sec rep on that part, and, it'll be up probably here, in the before phase mill in 3 years, but I don't really know when. Nothing for the
good to go. Hey, thank you, 4 Alpha. 4, nothing for the group from me as well. It sounds like you got it covered. I'm sure you're pretty happy with your career progression being in 4 shop. So excited to have you there. Thank you.
Hey, under your leadership, sir, it's been amazing as a trash officer to be a logistician. And I did deny career Des, and boss hasn't talked to me since, but I'm happy to be here, sir.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Hey, don't worry. They'll still career Desi.
Yeah, I already didn't get it, sir, but we can talk about it offline.
They'll still get you. Don't worry.
Hey, it's Trash 5. Come see me, 4 Alpha.
Oh, Lieutenant's going to be in the XO's office. Get him. All right. That brings us over to medical and dental. Any of our Navy types, our blue side brethren, are you on the call or here in the room with us?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. This is IDC Hatera. As you can see from the slide, Now you know where my office is and my phone number. If you guys, I've been getting a lot of calls about TRT. A lot of people have been asking me, they want to get their T checked. The independent duty corpsman cannot give you TRT, but we can give you Adderall. So if you come by, different type of stimulant, but we could kind of hope to get you going. Flu shots now optional. We're still doing a shot X because I don't really know how to really kind of adapt to what these new more admins coming out, but the flu shot is optional, but we still will do flu X, shot X rather. So you can come by. If anybody wants to give blood, we're going to be giving blood in the gymnasium. I don't know who we give it to, but we'll be giving blood. So you can come by and give blood. Yeah, but really the best thing is to just email the OMB inbox rather than come by the office. That's really how you'll get the fastest response. We'll get a ticket in. We actually don't provide any medical services here on base. So everything's off base, but make sure you call us. Don't go off base first, but don't call us. Email the OMB. Nothing for the group. Glad to be here. Hoo-yah.
Hoo-yah indeed. Hoo-yah. Good information there. Okay. Let's kick it over to our S6 counterparts, our Camo. Are you on the line, Camo? We got the Camo.
Yes,
chief.
sir. Yeah. No, this
okay.
is,
Hey, Camo.
hey,
Camo, radio check. Gotta get a radio check, Camo?
Yeah,
radio check.
Hey, can you hear me?
See what you did there, Five. Hey, Camo, this is Trash 5. You, day, me, Fifi, K.
Yes, sir. That's hilarious.
Got him. I love getting him. He wishes he was a trash officer so bad.
Yeah, he's a Camo.
What an idiot.
Hey, Camo.
Joe, I'm gonna go ahead and get
my printer's not working. You better get to my office ASAP.
Hey, Camo, can you come fix my fax machine?
Is that it? Y'all ready?
Yeah, what do you got, Camo? Send it. Send your traffic.
Yeah, hey, great news, gentlemen. First of all, hilarious jokes. Happy to be a part of the team, even if I'm not really part of the team. But y'all make me feel like I am. I know I'm not. I'm just a Camo, but that's fine. Good news, though. Record jackets. If you remember from last week, we talked about we changed the color to purple and gold. The Regimental 6 came down, looked at them, loved it. We're implementing it across the regiment. So we're leading the way here.
Trash 6, did regiment ever find the keys to their vault? I know they couldn't get any of the EKMs, whatever they call them. I'm not a beagle. I'm an eagle as a commander. I know the vault's been locked for like 2 years. They ever get that sorted out?
No, sir. The going theory is that we mistakenly thought it was trash and threw it away. Does happen every now and then. I'm working on getting
I'll call regiment. Don't worry. I'll put some pressure on.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, that would be
I got your back.
appreciated.
I got your back.
No, sir. The only thing we got coming down this week is we got a little Comex going on, doing some sloping Vs, getting our HF comms going, see if we can talk some trash from far away. But outside of that, that's about all we have for the group. Thank you.
Hey, great brief. Appreciate it. Comex, yeah, that's good. And you got that you sent your TSR and your LSR up in an appropriate manner, and we appreciate. Yeah, so take notes. If you got questions on the TSR and the LSR, go ahead, reach out to the Camo. Don't direct your questions to me. Camo executed flawlessly. If you come to me in the op shop, who does kind of look over these products, and you ask me questions about them, I'm just going to turn you to the Camo because I don't have time for your questions. Why would I help you out? Okay, good stuff. I think we got some outlying stations that checked in. I think we had a good turnout from our outlying stations. First and foremost, right, we got the chaplain here. First, so this is from our chaps, the trash chaplain. First, the numbers are bumping. Wonderful. Love hearing that, chaps. Good to know. We got second independent checks on our numbers. S1's got them bumping. Chaps has got them bumping. That's good stuff. Secondly, I know we've been talking about turning the map around in battle. This reminded me about the command we have in repentance. Repent, therefore, and turn back, that your sins may be blotted out. Oh, good stuff, right? Turning away the sins, turn around the map. It's all good stuff. For some of you, you need to turn the map of your life around and repent the sin in your life. Follow this map back from the way of death to the demanding relationship with Christ. Nothing else for the group. Over.
Hey, amen. Sometimes you just got to do an about face.
Ooh, about face. Good. That's good stuff. Okay. Our other stations checking in. We got John K., Colorado checking in. Height, waist standards are being implemented. Many scared. Fitter force coming soon. All secure in Sector 7.
He gets it.
He gets it. I don't know. Are people scared? Is it? I don't know. Is it going to make us fitter? Who knows? We got people asking about. Okay. Billy Martin did check in. We'll get to Billy Martin here in a second.
Okay.
We got big Emmett Reyes checking in, asking about, hey, when did all the Toledo love start? Well, the Toledo love started from one of our very faithful listeners here. And send us some hats, send us some swag. So if you want us...
First of all roads run through Toledo. We've always
said
that. We've never not said that since episode 1. Second of all, got a lot of Twitter comments on it's the sidebar from my buddy. Got a lot of Twitter comments on the Mud Hens
that hat Trey's got on.
Trey's got a hat on. Now, let me get my hat on here.
Get your hat on, boys.
Oh, wait, Trey, come back on.
Trace Toledo.
See your hat.
Me not.
Uh-oh. We lost Trey.
Yeah, let Jesus take the wheel.
Okay. Yeah. So what was his name? Reyes?
This is Emmett. Big Emmett.
Yeah, Big Emmett. Big Emmett. Come on. Toledo. Go Mud Hens. Troy Campbell Sr., big fan of the podcast. Send us some hats. We wear the hats. You want us to wear a hat? Send us a hat. As long as it won't offend my mother, I'll wear it.
Yeah, you send us swag. I mean, and maybe there's roads that lead through other places. Like after the road leads through Toledo, we're not really sure where it goes. So if you know of a place where it goes and you want to let us know,
I think it goes to Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
Could go to Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
First flat, baby.
Okay, all right. Next, we got Big Mike Kelly checking in. AKA annual trash exercise completed. All trash secure. Even the trash the motivated second lieutenant noticed inside the porta shitter or Porta John for those other listeners
Baptist
out there.
Listeners.
So I'm just reading verbatim. You know, I'm a belt fed weapon over here. So yeah, second lieutenant noted some trash inside the Porta John, which he grabbed with his own bagged hand. That's smart. That's wearing proper PPE when you're handling potentially hazardous materials. That's good TTPs.
Hopefully an MRE bag.
Yeah, hopefully. That's good field expedient PPE right there. We got former guest and friend of the podcast, Donnie Bowers. Trash 6. This is Big Country. I got you licking chicken. How me? Over.
I got you the same. Big Donnie.
Love it. All right. And then last but certainly not least. Okay. We got big old Shawnee Shepherd, a.k.a. Billy Martin, a.k.a. Trash 69. Didn't check in with a message, but did tag us in his Instagram story of a custom helmet that he had made, I think using Mr. Helmet there. So, hey, like if you got some sort of unit swag, business swag, something like that, you want to spice it up with a really like a showstopper that people are going to go, that's amazing. Go talk to Mr. Helmet. He can help you with the design process and get you up with a custom helmet. I think we reposted it to our story. So if you want to check that out, go take a look. And those are the sort of things that Mr. Helmet or Green Gridiron Green can make for you. So all good stuff. Lots of outline stations checking in. Always love seeing that. Lots of good folks out there.
We appreciate that.
Whew.
Did old Billy Martin's helmet have a visor on it?
Hey, I got
it definitely has a visor.
It's Trash 6. I gotta go meet with the Red CEO about that commo issue. Meeting over. Attention on deck. Great staff brief. Should we start the show?
Let's get into these topics.
Yeah.
This is going to be a 2-part episode, I think. Yeah, a big 2-parter. There's not enough data centers in America to hold all these topics. Oh my goodness,
man.
Whew. Okay, well, we covered that one already. We don't need to talk about eels or eagles.
Let's get into the gym one and just knock that out of the way.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm going to do a little.
Do what you got to do.
PJ say needs a little intro. Hey guys, and welcome back to Grant Broggi from the Strength Co. And we are live on the OK Podcast. If you don't check out the OK Podcast, you should go to www.theokpodcast.com and watch along. We talk a lot about lifting, life, love, friendships, sports, Bitcoin, all that kind of stuff. But today we're going to talk about having a purpose in the gym. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm recording. I'm not in YouTube mode. Recently, I have been working out in commercial gyms again. And when I say commercial gyms, I mean gyms on a gym on a military installation. And while that's not really commercial, you have Army folk, Navy folk, Marine Corps folk, Coast Guard folk. It's commercial in the sense that the gym culture that happens in commercial gym happens. And so for me, we've talked a lot about saving time in the gym. I have a video on, how to do a workout in under an hour, how to warm up efficiently, tons and tons of content on this channel on how to make your time in the gym worthwhile, efficient, and do things well. At the same time, I have been watching and observing people. I usually work out at the Strength Co., where we primarily teach the starting strength method. So it's people that are using the big barbell lifts, incrementally loading them to do something called the starting strength novice linear progression, where you add a little bit of weight each time you go in, increasing the stress. You take a day off between workouts, you come back stronger, and you lift a little bit more weight. And so I'm very used to seeing people come into the gym knowing exactly what they're going to do. They are following a program. And this isn't just starting strength. This could be someone running, mini strength coach apps that exist out there, strong lifts, 5x5. There's all sorts of stuff, but people that run a program, you tend to see this with power lifters, Olympic lifters, and maybe strongman lifters. And there's others, obviously, but it's people that are running some program designed for a desired outcome. What we teach here at the Strength Co. is we do the big barbell lifts because they train your entire body at once. And our goal is to get stronger, particularly stronger as we age, so that we're more effective and we don't lose muscle mass. But as I've been observing a lot of people, and some of these people are very fit, probably have better conditioning base than me. I haven't seen anyone stronger than me in the gym yet. I don't say that to brag or sound conceited, but my point is I haven't seen people lifting very heavy. I've seen people just doing a lot of random exercises. Been at this gym for 3 weeks now. I am at a school, so I see a lot of the same people. Everyone's kind of on the same schedule, so the time that works for me also works for them. And so I'm seeing repeated faces. And I realize that so many people just seem to be following no program. And they seem to just be doing whichever way the winds blow. I've always called this the Lost Boys workout, where it's like, hey, I walk in the gym, that machine's taken, so I go to that machine and I do however many reps, and then I go over here and do that. I have run into recently, for the first time in quite a few years in my life, even when I was deployed last year, I never had the issue of having to wait on a squat rack, right? I was always able to get in and do what I needed. But even I have had the issue lately of coming in and I need a power rack. I'm going to squat. I'm going to press. I'm going to bench. I'm going to deadlift. I'm probably going to do some pull-ups. Like that is what I'm there to do. Maybe not all of them in one day. But if a rack is taken, I don't just decide, hey, you know what I'm going to go do? Turkish get-ups.
And there's nothing wrong with Turkish get-ups. I don't have anything wrong with Turkish get-ups if they're built into a program or some type of plan that you are executing. If I have to wait 10 minutes for the squat rack, I don't decide, you know what, I'm just going to go run for an hour on the treadmill today. Or you know what sounds fun? That Jacob's ladder thing over there. I'm going to go flail around on that for 30 minutes. Or that half tire thing that's on a hinge and I can simulate flipping tires. None of these things that I just said are bad. None of them. I have flipped many a tire in my day. I've done Jacob's ladder. I've done stair steppers. I've run for long distances. None of that is bad. But my point is, if you don't have a home gym, so therefore, the other people in the gym around you affect what you can do, you need to stick to a plan in order to make progress. You may not be like me. You may not say, hey, I just want to get stronger and keep a base of conditioning. I have a buddy of mine that I've been seeing in the gym, and he has done multiple powerlifting meets. He's lost a lot of weight. And I'm like, what are you doing now? He's like, I'm doing a triathlon. Nothing against that. But you know what he's not doing? Walking in and just doing whatever catches his eye on that day. He's following a program to execute his triathlon. So my encouragement and my advice to you today is, regardless of what your endeavors are, now I do think everyone should build a base of strength. We just made that video last week, but regardless of what your endeavors are, you should have a plan and execute the plan when you go to the gym. And if you're in a big commercial gym, it's okay to sit there for 10 minutes. It's annoying. I've had to do it a few times, and it's like, man, I'm trying to be efficient here. I want to be in and out, but it's okay to wait for a minute to therefore be able to execute your plan. And the last tidbit I'd leave you with is it's okay to do things in reverse order. I generally like to, I have a day where I deadlift, I barbell row, I bench press, and I do chin-ups. And I generally like to do my heavy deadlift first, then my back offsets, then take some more weight off and do the rows, and then switch to bench. But if I walk in and the deadlift platforms that are tied to the squat rack are all taken, but over in the bodybuilding Globo area, there's some bench presses early, I'm just going to walk over there and bench first. Could that have some impacts on your overall program design and that sort of thing? Yeah, probably. But if you know what you need to get done while when you go to the gym, and you have a plan and a purpose, I'm going in to do this thing, it will make it much easier to navigate when things are not readily available at the moment that you walk in. Hope this video helps. If it does, like, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Good stuff. Hey, but no plan survives enemy contact.
Hey,
so
that's what I've always said.
That's what we've always said. Hey, and for the listeners, a little Easter egg in there, or like a little hidden gem, or we'll say foreshadowing. 2 weeks from today, put it on your calendar. Strength Co is going to drop their half tire flipper thing.
And the Jacob's ladder.
Yeah. Grant's just Titan of Industry. He's got the factory geared up. He's ready to go. And they're going to be churning them out at the cyclic rate. So get them while you can.
How's the gym on the Air Force Base?
It's pretty good. It's like there's two options. Basically, there's kind of the quote unquote like commercial gym with all like the hammer strength machines, from like plate loaded ones to the selectorized ones. You can't deadlift in there. There are signs that specifically say you cannot deadlift.
Interesting.
And then I think I said this in our chat maybe, but it's like there's signs all over the place that are like, please put your weights away after you're finished, or something to that effect. But it's like in quotation marks. And I was like, man, who do they attribute this quote to? Like, I want to know what general said this.
Go put on all of them and put dash, Major Grant Broggi, founder of the Strength Co, owner, whatever you call me.
So that's one option.
What kind of
you get all like
or which one have you been going to more?
I've been going to the one that's like in a hangar.
Okay.
So like
big,
across the
I get it. You're
lot.
swinging with the wing.
Dude. Oh yeah. You got to go in there, smell some jet fuel and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But the plates in there, they're like what is it? I guess they're an octagon or whatever.
Iron grip.
Like the handles. Yeah. So
does it have the handles with like the knurled handles, or is it just the octagon with the cutouts?
With the cutout. Yeah.
Iron grip.
So
yeah. Which is actually a made in USA plate. So as much as I have beef with a lot of the plates in military installations, when I see iron grip, it's at least made in USA. I hate them for deadlifts.
They are pretty accurate though.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the shape is just ridiculous. Well, my gym here has Eleiko bumpers, at least where I am at. What do they have on the bodybuilding side? I would call it, or free weights, as most people would say. It's tech something. I haven't really worked over there. It's black with red lettering. But the Eleikos, I know they're very good plates. And there was one gal on there today doing Olympic weightlifting. And I was like, oh, like how good for her to have like these nice competition bumpers. And, they have the Eleiko bars. But man, if you're just doing steady barbell work, and this is coming from the guy that manufactures a plate with a 1.99 inch inner diameter. I like precision fit, but however that inside ring on those colored bumpers is against that bar, I'm very used. When I take a plate off the bar, I take two hands, I grab it on either side. It's not like when I take a plate off a plate tree. When I take a plate off a plate tree, I'm throwing 4 fingers under the lip and pulling it off. I want my plate tree. I don't want vertical storage with 2-inch pins. Because that's a pain. I don't want to have to squat down to pull it off. So I'm not talking about that. And that's like luxury items for people that have lifted for a long time. I'm talking about when I take a plate off a barbell, those Eleiko plates get stuck so much. And I don't know if it's the material or if it's wearing down, but when I go to pull them off, it's like I'm constantly and it's Eleiko bars. It's not that it doesn't fit. It's the friction, the way it works. And even though mine fit tightly, when you go to grab them and exert force to pull them off, they just slide right off. The noise is also different. There's a lot of bounce in the deadlift. Everything's different. But overall, I'd say it's a good gym. They got, when you walk in, I think it's on one far wall, there's 8, hammer strength rack, the bench that weighs 480,000 pounds somehow. And then side storage on the hammer strength, a deadlift platform attached to it. I mean, it's a good setup. They got 8 of those, and they got 2 of those, those squat racks that it's like a metal J hook that you could impale yourself on. And it's if you're 5'8", it's, I'm trying to think through what I'm trying to say here, but if you're 6 foot tall, you have to bend down to as if you were 5'8" in order to get a bar out, or you'd have to be 6'5", that. So they have 2 of those, and then they have 2 independent kind of deadlift platforms. It is, having gone to Camp Hansen, Okinawa, and McCaxey 29 Palms, and this one. 29 Palms one is best, and I'm not just saying that because they have strength code bars, but it is a really good gym. But yeah, no, it's funny. And also, and Trey, you will, because you're on the road and do workouts at commercial gyms, but I think this is a Grant problem because I own a community gym. We have key holders that can let themselves in when they want. Everyone knows how to hook up to the speaker. Everyone's hey, who's playing music today? This is for open gym or class gym. But it's so weird to me in a commercial gym, everyone has headphones. And I realize that I'm the only psychopath that doesn't work out with headphones. I can't, it drives me crazy. But even if you're just trying to walk around someone or see if they're finished or whatever, it's just this constant I don't like cameras in the locker room or headphones in the gym.
Amen, brother.
Anyway.
Yeah, and then the other gym is a giant hangar, and it's more CrossFit style. There's a rig in there made by a brand we won't name. Bunch of, but it's there's no climate control. And so, late July in Montgomery, Alabama is a little hot and a little humid. But it's fine. It's good. It's good. It's good heat training, good acclimation.
On topic, off topic. It's funny. So Jeff and I are at a school that has field grade officers. So pretty much the preponderance of the people in these gyms are 04s to 06s.
Yep.
Man, the 05s of the world are still doing
60 barbell thrusters with an empty bar and then like flailing on the pull-up bar and then doing box jumps. And that's just fine. They all look super fit. I'm sure they have like great PFT scores. But it's just funny because you know, usually when you're on like a base, you know, there's a bunch of, you know, lance criminals, and you can see your NCO population, then your lieutenants are all super fit, and there's like two lieutenant colonels. And now when you see it, you're like, oh man, you guys like never thought beyond CrossFit. Like it is just, we are riding and dying CrossFit till the bitter end. And I don't mean that. I know we have O5s that listen to this. I don't actually mean that as an insult whatsoever. It's more of just like the culture of like how you were brought up.
Yeah.
And in the Marine Corps, like 3 to 4 years, basically like when I was at the Citadel, like CrossFit was the rage. Yeah, and those guys were second lieutenants. And, you know, and it's funny to see.
It's good. It's good.
Trey, you got a lifting update for us, buddy? Old pal?
Keep it short and sweet. No.
Okay. Like the Strait of Hormuz. Hey, PJ, let's get another domain. Does Trey have a liftingupdate.com? Yes or no? Also, let's make sure we capture emails on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's get the emails.
Use the same API in the same format as that other one. Keep it simple.
I'll do
the KISS method.
Is traylifting.theokpodcast.com.
Yeah, we'll put on www.theokpodcast.com.
And then
it'll be a button.
Yeah, there won't be like a paywall, but there'll be an email wall. So you just give us your email, then you can access the site.
If you support this, I need you guys to comment. And I also want to apologize. I've seen YouTube comments. I've seen Spotify comments. I've seen Instagram comments. We ask you guys for all the comments. You've been giving us the comments, and I have not been commenting back, but I've been in the fog of moving war. But, you know, the move has a vote. I've always said that. On war. Oh, Clausewitz. Yeah. Just some fun evening reading.
The phrase fog of war.
What do I want to do after 8 hours of lecture? Go home and read Clausewitz.
Only to be superseded by Thucydides. Oh,
my guy.
Such good stuff. Woo. Well, I don't know. That's kind of a good segue into one of the many topics that I posted in our little thread there. But man, so there's, you know, obviously a ton of Air Force. Probably next most represented service is Army, and then within that, right, there's the National Guard folks.
Okay.
So I consider them my reservist brethren. But so far, every National Guard guy that I've ran into is a prior Marine. So like they all have like the which I mean, I guess they make like the Guard is apparently just like littered with prior Marines. So maybe it's like, but yeah. So there's one guy that's in my little like cohort, or like our flight as it's called, which would translate to a company or a battery. But there's like 12 of us, so the sizes don't quite match.
More like assault.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But so he's a former like dog handler guy. Yeah, deployed with 2nd Marine Division. So like on his right arm, for his combat patch, he wears a 2nd Marine Division patch, but it's like in like the
hell yeah, brother.
Like cool. So there's another guy that's got the 1st Marine Division one. There's another guy that was talking to me.
I thought you were talking about a tattoo.
Oh no, it's they're authorized to wear it. Like,
that's
if they
cool.
deploy
That's
with
super
them.
cool. Yeah.
And then ran into a guy that was a prior logistics officer, but now flies helicopters for the National Guard. So I'm just like, dang, lots of
pretty fun to meet all these different backgrounds.
Yeah.
At least I've enjoyed it. I mean, it's you meet it, you know, as a lieutenant, maybe even as a captain, but I feel like everyone, how would I say this? Doesn't know like what they're going to do when they grow up. Like they don't know if they're going to get out, stay in, you know, in the Marine Corps, we call it career dads. Am I do that? Am I not? Whereas now it's like, hey, if you're at a war college on year 15, like this is what you do. And so it's been pretty cool to meet folks, and it's just another, I mean, obviously I got to say it, the Marine Corps is best, but it's just another funny thing to see that like people are just like people. So like there's definitely culture things where you're like, that guy's Air Force, that guy's Army. There's definitely culture things, but in terms of like fitness, competence, ability to like effectively communicate, it's just like, oh, all the services get like a wide variety of this. Yeah. Anyhow,
good
big
stuff.
School guys. We're big school guys.
Big school guys.
Institution.
Trey, when are you going back to school? When are you going back to homeschool?
I'm thinking about it. How's the reading?
Just further along than me. I'll give a quick story and the listeners can laugh at me. I've been like orientation, blah, blah, blah. And then I got like our first thing today, which was like a small thing, but first thing. And, class, whatever ended. And I was like, I'm just going to go to the library. I'm like, knock out this reading. And it was probably 100 pages of like various articles and whatever. And I was like, oh, this is going to be an adjustment. Because like I read on deployment a good bit. I actually would say for the first time since really, I started making plates when I was deployed last year. Like I actually would like read more. And I say that as a knock on myself. I realized last year, like, oh, I have not been reading a lot and I've just been business. But reading to develop thoughts to then meet a deadline is much different than I'm looking at the last book I read here on the shelf. It's called Confessions of an Advertising Man by David Ogley. And like sitting down and reading that book and then your kid walking up and being like, Dad, and you're like, oh, I'll read this later is much different than this is your due out. Go read these things. And Jeff, you're way further into it than I am. Like I had like a brief taste today, but I was like, oh, this is going to be like everything has to go onto D&D. Like I got to be able to like figure out my best way to take notes again and like recall information later. You're in the thick of it.
We're halfway through the second week at this point, right?
Okay.
And so I don't know, it's about 100-ish pages a night. Like,
okay.
And one of the classes is a lot more dense because you're reading like
Clausewitz,
who, is, I don't know, kind of talks in circles a little bit at times. And then and some of the the way they structured the readings, I don't know, but Trey, it's only a lot of reading
if you do it. So,
Das ist Klaus, yeah. Like, would y'all consider yourself fast readers?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
Jeff's got an English degree. He's a brainiac.
But I'm not a fast reader.
Jeff says he's not a fast reader. Jeff's not fast for his standards.
I guarantee you Jeff is faster than Trey and Grant.
I don't know. I'm a pretty slow reader.
They were giving tips on stuff and they're like, yeah, so, if you have 100 pages, you like scan, pull out the big stuff, like all this kind of things. And I'm like, scan? Like, what is scan? I am like, my name is Grant Broggi.
Sounding words out.
Some dude recommended a book called How to Read a Book. I bought it.
Yeah. They talked about that.
Yeah. I'm like, I need that.
Man, I would struggle there. Most of my reading is somebody reading out loud to me as I drive. So
they talk
there's
about
a lot
that.
of ways to like, you can put this stuff, like either there is like an audiobook available of it and like you have access to it through, at least for us, like the Air University library. Or if it's like an article, there's like a couple different AI platforms you can like put
there's
it into
a couple
and it just
AI
reads it for you, or it turns it into a podcast.
That's the one. That's the one we learned about today. I haven't used it yet, but it was
that's pretty slick.
Honestly, it's kind of wild.
They were pretty cool in the sense of there's like a lot of rules on like when you can't use AI or like I actually think the approach seems good so far, 4 days into orientation, but it's basically like, we don't want AI to write your papers, but we do understand that AI can actually get you to comprehend a bunch of more information more quickly that then you can think about in your brain, which is what we're after. True.
Yeah.
But they also are like, we understand there's going to be times where, I always feel like they're talking about me when they're like, maybe you just had a kid and like you couldn't read 600 pages but you got a 20-minute commute. You can be like, this was last night's reading, turn it into a podcast so I don't look like an idiot in class. And it can do it. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Dang, dude, that's pretty slick. I don't know.
So yeah,
check that out.
No, they did. The one that it's Notebook LM, or it's like Google Notebook LM. You have to upload like the documents into it. Like it's so it'll pull like so if you don't put anything into it, like it won't be able to generate anything really.
That checks out.
Yeah, it's
hey, garbage in, garbage out. Am I right?
The first time I heard, that's an A for him. The first time I heard a guy like listening to it, I was like, wait, did you had Notebook LM make this like, cause like, just like some of like the stuff and I like throwing in little phrases and you're just like, man, this is insane that it generated this thing. Like
Jeff's like, what did Joe Rogan have Clauschwitz on?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's interesting. I mean, it's interesting. And it seems like that we're going to just be studying a lot in terms of, on AI and the data centers and how people, meaning like adversaries, can, put fake information into data centers. And so, it's very pro AI, I would say, around here, in an academic setting, but it's also like part of what we're trying to teach you is that there's so much that our adversaries can do. I mean, the race to the frontier of AI as it improves is actually like really interesting for warfare. And, I've only touched on it for a few days, but I'm like actually super excited, to learn about this because it changes everything. I mean, to the point, there was an article I was reading today, and it's talking about, there's a company in China that, basically observes and studies people and then, creates deep fakes or whatever of people to act like these people, to speak to groups. I'm doing a terrible summary right now, but it was crazy. And then it was talking about like creating fakes to talk to politicians or talk about politicians to make people think things are true, to swing, votes or, voter opinion and all that kind of stuff. It's actually, I think everyone alive knows and would say right now, like, oh, AI is like crazy. I don't believe anything unless I see it with my own eyes. But if you think about an adversary, like intentionally trying to spread misinformation or talk bad about someone to change an outcome, it's actually kind of scary. Yeah.
That is crazy. I will say, like, at least, like I wasn't a huge fan of school, but the topics that I liked, that I found fascinating, like I enjoyed that reading much more. So at least I think the topics that are going to be covering, I think is going to be at least like a solid read.
Yeah. I think it's super relevant. Yeah. AI comes and goes, but 200 pounds is always 200 pounds. So,
boy.
Amen, brother. That's our next class we're taking is the 200 pounds.
Yeah. Why you should
200 pounds.
Why you should own cast iron.
But like they did say, like for our course, they're like, oh, the kind of roughest stuff to get through is front loaded. So like after that, not that it's easy, but like the readings are a little more like digestible or more easily digestible.
At least this school seems like you cannot be a turd. Like if you were a turd, you were totally exposed. Like you have 100%. To work. But it also seems like if you want to learn more than you ever have in your entire life, you could. And due to like my life circumstances, that's probably not, the route that I'm taking. But it seems to be a decent balance of, like there's going to be a lot of work and it's going to be a lot of work, but there's also people I've met some folks here that, I met some young majors that I say young major. I'm only, 3-year majors, 3.5-year majors. But what I mean is like, they're not married and don't have kids.
Yeah.
And they're here by themselves. And they're like, oh, I'm going for all the hardest programs, do all the hard stuff. And I'm like, I would do the same thing if my circumstances, were different. Yeah. Sort of deal. Anyway.
I think, what's the one that you took? What's the course you took like as a captain?
EWS.
Yeah, I'd be curious, kind of like what. I know that's like on the company level, right? But like the, comparisons to that, and the major differences.
Did you do EWS, Jeff? You didn't, right?
I didn't know.
Yeah, got promoted.
Good for Jeff. Jeff got out
good
of
for Jeff. What a win!
It worked out. I wish I'd done it.
I can already kind of tell that it's a much like higher EWS. I found challenging. You wrote a bunch of essays. You did a bunch of PowerPoint and wargaming, but just the way, even in the orientation week, they're talking about stuff. I'm like, oh, this is way different. It's a much higher kind of view. I think EWS was more to make you really go to do your command tour. It's really like, hey, you got to understand what's happening outside of your specific MOS so that when you're on a BLT or out at an Anglo Cove serving in the Philippines or like whatever it is, that you understand the other stuff that's going on, but you don't have to master it. And this seems to me in early stuff. And obviously we're Navy focused, Jeff's Air Force focused, but it's like, you got to understand how all the services work, what the Department of War's actually trying to accomplish. We got to be able to put you anywhere. I don't know. It's cool. It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's going to be a struggle. I got to learn how to read. So I bought How to Read a Book. So I'm hoping that'll help.
I think it's going to be good. Well, let's see. So, okay, school. Let's table that topic. We'll save more school talk a lot for about part
school
2
for the next 11 months. You're a lot of school talk.
Yeah, buckle in, Trey. Buckle in. It'll be like,
hey, man, I'm excited to live vicariously through you as I
sell. We're hoping that you actually get an honourary degree from both the Navy War College and
we'll start putting some paperwork in. Yeah. I mean, there are civilians at Air Force Command.
Same over here. So. I asked. They were like, you can't use AI for this first assignment. Like, no AI. We know we've told you all the benefits of AI. You can't use it. And I was like, but can I use Trey? And they were like, oh, yeah, that's cool. You can use Trey.
Yeah.
Grace got to write a paper. It's like, why does he keep talking about hoses in that?
Yeah. Why does he keep talking about Texas?
Who is the Cajun Sergeant Major?
Because we're from the South.
Texas.
Auburn.
Hey, great segue into 31 days until college football season. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. Whew.
It's are we tabling the bubble?
100%.
Okay. I got no bubble time.
What? You don't have any time?
I got bubble time. It's called Bubbles. Do you have, Trey, quick dad talk before we go back to football? Do you have those 5-pack of like long popsicle looking bubble sticks?
Oh, dude, I go through them at the sick leave rate.
Okay, me too. First of all, very inefficient, a lot of bubble spill. They make way too much money on us. But my thing right now with a 2 in October is it's like pink bubbles. And it's like, baby, the bubbles are all the same color. But no, I want you to blow from the pink one. And then let's like 3 blows of the pink one. Now I want the blue one. Now I want the green one. And I was like, we got to quit teaching these kids colors because it's just really making me.
Dude, I need to send you a bubble machine.
I've owned like 4. First of all, I want to make one out of cast iron. I'm a titan of industry. Obviously. All the plastic ones break. I'm constantly changing batteries. They just, it's terrible. It's terrible, but it is great in terms of when you just turn it on and you can sit down and just, you're like, oh, I got 5 minutes of they're just going to run into bubbles. I want to take a 2.5 pound plate and make an apparatus like a claw from Toy Story 1. I'm a Toy Story 1 guy. I'm not a Toy Story 5, 4, 3, 2. I've only seen Toy Story 1.
Okay.
But I'm picturing like the claw. And it's like hooked up to a 5 pound plate and the inner diameter is what the bubbles come out of.
Okay.
If you
I'm
already
super impressed that you just got that reference.
I am astounded. You just dropped
I just think
Toy Story guy, huge Toy Story guy.
The audience should be impressed. Like you had a poll from 1998, and it was culturally. Excuse me, 1995.
Listen, Trey.
Oh, really?
Listen, Trey. My family, we fast forwarded through the Sid scene. When Buzz and Woody got to Sid's house, that was all fast forwarded because he says, shut up to his sister. There's voodoo dolls and Buzz like gets drunk or something or has like a mental breakdown. I texted my sister 2 weeks ago. I said, I think I just watched the part where Buzz found out he was a toy for the first time and I almost cried.
It's
oh my gosh.
I would love to just like see movies that are edited by your family.
Oh, it's great.
And it's like The Departed is probably like a 3-minute movie.
Mom, I've never seen The Departed. Don't worry.
That's on the blacklist, Trey.
You know what?
Never seen Goodfellas. No.
You know what? Say what you want about that. You turned out all right, man. So,
hey, there you go.
That's true.
There you go.
That's true. A little shout out to Grant's mom. Good job raising him.
Yeah, good job.
Proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, you know where I am on Elm Street. Never knew if it was L or Elm Street. I've been down deep Reddit tracks. No one knows. Some people say it's someone say it's L. But anyway,
I feel like, are there both L and Elm Street in South Boston?
I feel like there's an Elm Street everywhere. I live 2 streets from an Elm Street. I just keep taking a photo of it and saying, you know where I am on Elm Street.
And I think there is an L Street because I think there's like an L Street.
There is an L Street
pub.
Hey, I'm taking a tactical pause. I'm checking in real quick. Give me 1 second.
Oh, does that mean
No. Continue to talk. I'll hop in when I
we'll keep going.
Oh, okay. Come in when you want to.
Come in when you want to.
Because my sister got my dad this shirt one year. I don't know if it was for Father's Day or birthday, but it was like the the bars of South Boston.
Southie.
And it was just like, I don't know, let's say a dozen bars like on the back of this shirt. And he was like, oh, my goal now is to go drink a beer at all of these bars. And so I think there was an L Street pub or tavern. I think it's
L Street. The most I've learned is Boston people say L Street, but yeah, I don't know. Speaking of Boston, I know the Edge covered it, but the Red Sox game with a little tyke.
How was it?
It was great. It was actually great. You'll appreciate this. The listeners probably won't. No homo. I'll throw it out there. But actually, once I got my whole family into the park and was sitting there, I was like, oh, I kind of want to tear up right now. I can't believe my kids at Fenway. It was pretty cool. But I will say, and maybe Trey's listening, maybe not. But if he comes back, he can chime in. It was just so. I went to the MWR. I saw a thing in the gym that they had Patriots tickets going for sale a certain day. So I went and I got tickets to the game. I'm going to take Mama Gay to the Jets game on 18 October.
Okay.
So I got in line. I got there about 30 minutes early. I had Isabella with me. Did I tell the story already on here? I can't remember. Yeah. So I saw MWR tickets go for sale. I went. They had 2 tickets. They had 4 tickets for each game. Okay. 2 on the home side, 2 on the away side, which makes sense. They're trying to appeal to also service members that, maybe from Pittsburgh or whatever the case is. But I kind of thought about it more, and I was telling Troy Campbell II about it. He's like, you're telling me Robert Kraft can only scrounge up 48 tickets for an entire base in Newport, Rhode Island? I was like, oh, I didn't think about it like that. So anyway, you went in and there's a board and they're scratching them off as you go. So I ended up getting 2 games home side, or 2 tickets home side to the Jets. Nice. I pay, I go to walk out. Everyone's obsessed with my daughter. The girl at the counter's there and I'm like, hey,
like, thanks, do you have Red Sox tickets? She's like, actually, I have 2 left for, at that point, it was like 2 weeks away. She's like, they're really good seats. They were $109 each. They were like $149 face, but they were kind of like behind home plate. At Fenway, you can take a under 2-year-old and they have to sit with you. Okay. At the Patriots, you have to have a ticket for every human, no matter what. So I got them. And so we go to the game, and it's a whole thing of getting my daughter to take a nap. She didn't nap in the car like we thought she would. Time changes are tough. She's on Zulu time because she's a, combat minded Marine. Finally got her to sleep right as we're in the Fenway team apparel store. So I'm like pushing the stroller around. I'm thinking about, we should make a smaller stroller out of cast iron. It would be more efficient. We get up to the seats, and, national anthem, all that stuff's happening. And it's like, Fenway seats are tiny, 1912, everything's annoying. But she's just like holding onto the seat in front of her, being like, baseball. And I'm like, this is everything I ever wanted. Yes. Diana's eating a hot dog. I'm like, this is phenomenal. Like, this is great. This is, we're going to come to a game every Saturday. And then the bottom of the first hit. It didn't take long. Actually, I think it was the top of the second, but it was like, I want to run up the stairs. I want to go down the stairs. Luckily for me, Isabella likes people. So there was a bunch of people to talk about, but I ended up I spent most of the game like up in the standing room, shaking her, letting her run around. Yeah. It was fun. The reason it was really funny, and I put it in as one of my 3 topics, was that Diana and I, we were trying to count. I can't remember if that was our fifth or sixth game there together. But we've had enough times where it's just her and I go there. Yeah. And so it was like, wow, this is way different. And it was great. Like, I loved it. It was an experience I probably remember more than, I can't remember how many games I've been to with just Diana. I guarantee I'll never forget this one. But it was like, bringing a kid to a sporting event is wild.
Did y'all last the whole game?
We left in the bottom of the 8th. And when I say we left, we started like leaving. And the Red Sox lost. There was the bottom of the 9th. So I was in my car, as it was ending, kind of deal.
That's which pretty good though. That's pretty good to last that long.
It was impressive. Good. Yeah, there was a lot of up and down, walk around. But I did learn, if you're military, you can go to a Red Sox game and show your ID and get a $10 ticket for standing room only.
Oh, dang.
And I had no idea. And now I'm like, based off that experience with a 2-year-old, I'm going back and I'm just going to do standing room only. Like, why would you get a seat? Because the thing was like, I'm in the seat for 5 minutes. Now I want to go up there. Now I want to get a piece of pizza. Now I want to go meet Wally. And so if you don't know that, listeners, if you don't know that, Crew England Patriots, if any of you are military, $10, you can get a standing room only seat. And if your kid's under 2, they don't need a ticket.
Can't afford not to.
Yeah, seriously.
Amazing.
Have you taken your kids to a game yet, Trey? Any type of game?
No.
Well, you have 3, so that's
a whole different ball game.
Yeah, literally, pun intended.
We have trouble sitting through like a 10-minute episode of something.
You just got to get into a Mud Hens game. That's all you got to do.
That's it. Yeah. That's the problem. It's the wrong team we're watching.
No. Okay, I'll roll Toledo. All right, we'll sit in our seats. Yeah, I'm sure.
How far is Fenway from where you're at?
60 miles. It was an hour and a half to get there.
Okay.
And it was about an hour and 15 back. So it wasn't bad. I also did, the listeners probably hate me, but I got into some AI and was like, my wife's 8 months pregnant. My daughter's 23 months. I have tickets to the game. What is the best way to do this? And I bought for $55. I bought a parking ticket and we drove we were right by gate D And the internet was right. It worked out great. And we left in the bottom of the 8th. I don't know if you heard that while you were off, Trey. But it was,
I was listening. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. It worked out great. No, it was a lot of fun. Yeah. I don't know if we'll go back. I mean, now we're as soon as we hit 1 August, it's like due date month. So,
at least you got it in.
Yeah.
Hey,
no, exactly.
Having a baby at Fenway Park, huh? But a good story to tell later on, right?
That's what I'm saying.
It's trying to induce him.
Induce. I'm just gonna have it be the first pitch. Diana on the mound. Throw that thing 90 feet, baby. I'll catch it.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
Sox win.
We got any hung ordnance?
Chow radar. You put that in. That was an in stride correction.
It in because we have paid.
You went somewhere.
We've paid Chaplin. What is it? $50,000 guys now.
Oh, I thought it was.
I mean, it's
million.
that guy. That guy's driving a Rolls Royce off of Chow Radar.
Oh, dude.
And I've put in like 4 restaurants and I'm really disappointed with myself.
So many I've put in. Google Feds.
Yeah, I'm pretty upset about you actually. Cause you gotta paint Alabama while you're there.
Oh, yeah, I got to get on.
Yeah. So I'm trying, my goal is 3 a week. I put in one yesterday. But no, Chow Radar is real.
It is real.
Yeah, I think I for the listeners, I think we paid Nate $150,000. So if that tells you how serious we are about this, yeah, it's real. And so I'm disappointed in my effort. Trey's been doing a pretty good job, but I hate it because it's just all I see is cowboy hats all over Texas, South Carolina. We just call them hats.
You act like I can go anywhere else.
Yeah. No, but I want to get it on because it'd be so effective. I've had some folks see that I'm in Rhode Island and they send me stuff. And it's like, you just sent me, if I walk into the wharf, the 7 prominent restaurants that everyone sees, which is fine if they're good. But what if they're not good? And so I think that's the thing at Chow Radar. It's like we went to the other day. I came home from school. I could tell the family needed to get out of the house. I'll leave it at that. Okay. And I was like, what do you want to do for dinner? I'm cooking dinner. So why don't we go get some appetizers or something? I could tell them room is hungry. Let's go. We pick a spot, the Lobster Bar. It's on Chow Radar. I have been told about this from like everyone about Newport, Rhode Island. We go there, atmosphere 10 out of 10. It's right on the water. You're seeing sailboats, people going out for whale cruises, like 10 out of 10 atmosphere. Should totally go for atmosphere. We sit down. I'm like, what do you want to do? You want to do some calamari? You want to do it? And, my wife is with child. And it's the thing I'll never understand. It was like, let's just eat dinner here. I'm like, okay, let's just eat dinner here. So I got a lobster roll. She got steak frites. I forgot what Isabella got. And
chicken fingers.
It was fine. But it wasn't what I expected. You know what I mean?
What'd you rate it? I didn't look yet.
I think I rated it a 3-1.
Okay. Like, for atmosphere, I assume it got points.
That was what part of my comment was. But like the lobster roll, I'm like, this is the Lobster Bar, Newport, Rhode Island. You're watching where JFK used to like float around. This is going to be the best lobster roll ever. And it wasn't. And that's the problem with nice places is they can get away with substandard food because the atmosphere and the location is so nice. So anyway, I say all that for the listeners. Chow Radar. If you haven't gone to the okpodcast.com, click Chow Radar on giving us your email. We don't know what we're doing with it. But when we figure it out, you're going to want to have your email harvested because it's like harvesting chow. It's going to be a big deal. Chow Radar.
Right now.
You got to get something on there, Jeff. I want to do MWRs. I've already eaten at the bowling alley. I've eaten at the Naval Officers Club. You guys got an officers club over there?
There's something. I can't remember what they call it. And there's 2 bowling alleys.
Of my kind of base.
Yeah. But there's also, I think one is on Maxwell, and then there's like an annex. That's like a little further to the east that I haven't been to yet. So I think there's a bowling alley there. They each have a little, yeah.
This is very unstrength coachy of me, but I hate Tupperware food. And what I mean by that is like, I don't want to like wake up every morning, pull something out of the fridge, have a fork, find some microwave, heat it up, eat it, then have to clean it. And that's not because I'm bougie and a douchebag. I just like, when I come home, I don't want to be like, I got to get the Tupperware out of the car, come in and clean that so my wife doesn't have to. And like, I want to come home and play with the kids. So I've been looking for, when I have a lunch break, like, where can I go?
Yeah.
And so try the bowling alley, and it like works, but kind of not. I just go there and eat 2 hamburger patties, but it's like $14 just for 2 hamburger patties. I'm like, that's kind of lame. So I'm trying to find where I don't have to bring a bunch of stuff and I can still execute Chow. When I figure that out, it'll be on Chow Radar, gentlemen.
Okay. Very well. Have either of y'all, it's like, I don't know much about it, but I know people always like,
is this hung ordnance?
Crazy about it.
Did you have some hung ordnance?
Yeah. There's ordnance is still on the wing.
Okay, got it. Yeah, go ahead. We got to fire that away.
But cookout, like a fast food restaurant.
Oh yeah. Come on, bro. That's a North Carolina special.
I've never been. I don't know anything about it. People are like, I don't know.
Have you eaten Checkers?
Yeah.
Okay. If you've eaten Checkers, I think that's the closest. And Cookout people would be mad about that because Cookout can do like 100 different milkshake flavors. So when I lived in North Carolina for 2 years, Cookout's a big deal over there. North Carolina people are very proud of Cookout.
Is it a burger place or is it a?
And I think it's kind of like how California people are with In-N-Out, where you eat it.
It gets that
and
vibe.
you go, oh. Yeah, this is fine. It's like, no, but there's a secret menu. Both have it. And you're like, yeah, no, I ate the secret menu too. And it's good. No, is it not the best thing you've ever had? And I think it's all tied to childhood exposure.
Okay.
That's what I think. So I think Cookout you'd like more than Burger King and McDonald's.
Okay. Yeah, I guess they're putting one in like across the street, but like just down the road.
It's fine.
It was like a blank building for a while. Like the first, I don't know, I've been here only like 3 weeks or whatever. But like I was like, I wonder what's going on in that building. And then like yesterday driving by, there's like the sign, like it's upside down and on the ground right now. But like they're getting ready. I'm like, oh, okay. I've heard some hype around this place.
Yeah, there you go.
Trey, are you tracking Cookout?
No, I've never heard of it. Is it a burger joint?
Yeah, it's a burger and milkshake.
Okay.
But also like dabbles in chicken fingers and, you know.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I pulled up the menu here. Yeah, they got a...
Am I right on chicken? They got chicken
mostly
too,
burgers.
Right? Mostly burgers.
Then they got, looks like some chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
Chicken strips.
Have you had Checkers? Have you had Checkers, Trey?
No.
Man, that's a place I hadn't thought about for a while.
Have you had Zaxby's?
I've had Zaxby's.
I would say Cookout is a mix between Checkers and Zaxby's, but heavier on the milkshakes.
Interesting.
They're big on milkshakes. You could go in and be like, I want a milkshake with peanut butter, coffee flavored Zins, and a Stranco cast iron plate. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, we got you.
So I'm a sucker for a good milkshake. Yeah.
The milkshakes are good. All right.
Yeah, they got at least 36 on the menu. And then I'm sure, you can make any sort of
custom
combo and, whatever your heart desires.
So long story short, don't put that on Chow Radar.
No, I think everything needs to go on Chow Radar.
Oh, everything. Okay.
Not everything.
It's Chow. It goes on Chow Radar.
I don't know. I think our Chow radar, to me,
I want hole in the walls.
I would like to, well, yes, I always want hole in the wall, but I would like to leave a footprint of me living in Newport, Rhode Island for a year. And what I would love is if I had a dude go, I'm going to the Naval War College. And I could be like, look at my Rhode Island list. And he'd be like, oh, the Lobster Bar. You have to do it. The view of the sailboats, the view of the harbor, the view of the college, all of it's amazing. But this is not the lobster roll I'm going to eat in Rhode Island. Like,
Gotcha.
I can eat it, but like, it's not going to be like, wow, that was the thing. Right. That's my personal goal, is to be like, I'm going to this city, because sometimes you're just after atmosphere. You're just like, hey, I'm here and I want to see the vibes. Like, I want to go see it. And sometimes I'm in the mood for like, I want to drive 45 minutes. You tell me where there's some dude that literally caught the lobster this morning and has a good rendition on Maine and Connecticut style. You know, I don't know.
That makes sense.
That's kind of my thought with the list. We need subcategories.
Yeah, I know. Again, we don't know what we're doing with it, but we'll do something.
But we're figuring it out.
We're going to get those emails. That's all we know.
As soon as
We're going to
Jeff
get those
gets
emails,
one lat
baby.
long on the map, I think it's really going to like kick us
That's
into
my
the
biggest
next gear.
barrier at entry is I got to do the lat long.
What's your favorite? Dude, you don't even have to Google it. Just use GrantBot on the Slack channel.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Do you have GrantBot activated? It'd probably be helpful for school too.
Or just text me, hey, I win here, and I'll just text you back the lat long. I'll do it for you.
Just a database.
Trey Google the third.
You don't have to use we'll find a workaround to your school. You won't use AI. You'll just text me, and I'll use AI to get it.
I'm gonna send you Trey my first essay prompt.
Oh man!
Give me 30 seconds. I'll give you something back.
Yeah. Did you use AI? No, he's Trey.
No.
Yeah, my buddy Trey.
What he used, I don't know.
Dude, as far as hung ordnance go, man, fall camp starts next week, I think, for everybody.
Oh yeah, we got cut away. Yeah.
So here, I think we got 4 weeks. We gotta have a college football episode.
We gotta get these bubbles going too. Yeah.
We'll get down to that.
We're just gonna keep. Even when the season starts, like, all right, hey, next week, we're gonna
bubbles going.
Yeah, we'll get Donnie on.
Yeah, we're close.
So I'm getting the itch. I'm pretty pumped.
Yeah, we gotta hit him up, see what his schedule is.
I'm listening to all the podcasts.
It's gonna be good.
When's the first midnight yell?
Probably before the first game.
Are you going?
Is it midnight every day?
No, I'm not going, man.
Take your girls.
The first game is the dove season opening weekend. So I'm going to be shooting dove Saturday morning, come back and watch the game.
Hey, I just got my Rhode Island fly fishing license or fishing license, but I'm a fly fisherman, so
we'll see. See if you get to use it before the new baby comes.
Before the baby, it's not likely. We're doing good.
You got the license though.
Got the license. I got my fly rod. I didn't put it in the cellar. I'm like, we're going somewhere. So you can fly fish on base. Problem is Diana listens to this podcast. Saltwater. But there's a couple spots for striper and other fish that people are like, oh, if you fly fish and you can get on base, you have access to the Narragansett Bay that most people don't. And that's coming up in September when the correct fish are doing the correct thing. So, hey, honey, I'm at the library.
Listen to a podcast on an essay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't think I could listen to anything while fishing. Not me. I'm zoned in. I'm one with nature, Trey. I'm a conservationalist.
Yeah.
Conservationist or a list?
Conservationist.
Conservationist. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen 180 degrees south. When those guys got in that bus and started driving, that's pretty much me when I go fly fishing.
Dude, we had the last, so I do listen to something when I fish. I remember we had a national sales meeting during COVID once, and it was on Zoom, right? And so I'm sitting there and I'm fishing, and there's probably 85 people on this call. Everyone's on mute. It's one of those things. Yeah. One person's talking, and I'm sitting there and reeling in, casting. And then someone goes, "What is that noise?" And I was like, "Oh, shoot, I can't put myself on mute."
We got any save rounds, hung ordnance, or alibis?
Nothing for the group.
Start bringing down.
Good. Yeah, bring it down for a landing tray.
Episode, we're calling episode 120 of the
0120. I'm waiting for episode 1000.
Bingo, yeah.
Try again.
Bingo, 0120. Yeah, episode 0120 of the
Okay.
That's not bad. Not bad. Podcast is always
synced up.
That was pretty good. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BW Tax, good guy, better at taxes. We'll get into it next week. I did talk to him this week. I called him. He picked up. He answered my question. And he says, "Hey, did I answer it?" I go, "Yes." He goes, "I got to let you go. I got another call I got to pick up." So, dude's phone is ringing off the hook. Good guy, better at taxes. Seriously, though, taxes are difficult. A lot of questions. He knows the answer, so give him a call, even if it's not close to tax season. The best time to get prepared is right now. Other sponsor, BW or Green Gridiron. Good guy. Better at helmets, as we like to say. Mr. Helmet. He's got big helmets. He's got small helmets. Use that link below. Get yourself a helmet. Football season is less than a month away. Actually, right about a month away. So, coming down the pipe, get your helmet, get ready for it. While you're down there looking at that link below, you will see a link to the Slack channel. Use code OK, get yourself a little discount on there, a little $10 off. What do you do on the Slack channel if you got questions about lifting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, life, love. I feel like there's a topic. I feel like there's a little
promo. I want you to just hold right where you're at, and then I'm going to say go Trey. Had a guy on the Slack channel, been paying, you can use code OK, save $10, been paying $19 a month for a long time. Messaged me, he's like, "I'm in New England. I've been to a Patriots game with him. He lives in Connecticut." And he's like, "Dude, I'm about to have my second kid. I was listening to the podcast. I heard you're in Rhode Island. That's why I'm messaging you here. And like, my lifting's been terrible." It's like, "What do I do?" And I just said, go down to the bottom, click add apps, add Grant Bot, and literally tell him your life story. Like what's happened. The guy used to be really strong. He's like, "Oh my goodness." He's like, "This is amazing." And I was like, "Yeah, we've been writing a bunch of starting straight code over AI for 3 years now. Like if you're after the starting strength program," like he literally went in there and was like, "I used to be able to deadlift 4 or 5 because I had him screenshots into me. I used to be able to squat 315. I had my first kid. I lifted sporadically, every other month, this and that." And so for people that are using ChatGPT and using different stuff, we have written, I call it starting strength code. Some people speak Java. I speak starting strength into the thing to tell you how to come back. And it also like coincides with a bunch of our useful videos. So, there's a good amount of talking on there. People going back and forth, sports and all the stuff that, Trey's talking about. But I see the usages of people talking to the code that we've done, and man, you can get your whole program in there. And then you get 5 starting strength coaches if you want to drop videos into form checks and see all these bots telling me the truth or not. You get a real human right back. Anyway, continue. Go Trey.
I mean, what else can I add to that? So use code OK, hop on the Slack channel, great community, good people. Love to interact with you there. As Grant always loves to say, if you're not watching on YouTube, you're an idiot. Go and watch on YouTube. We will reply to the comments at some point in time. But until then, just talk amongst yourselves. Let me see. Most importantly, go to www.theokpodcast.com. There you will find the social media links for the OK Podcast. We have our Instagram. We have our Do we have True Social up there yet? I feel like we made it.
Always. Big
always,
truth.
yeah.
We love truth.
Big truthers
I'm
here.
most active.
Yeah, super big truthers. LinkedIn's up there. I don't know. We got it all. So give us a follow there. Post a lot of content. If you got some good reels you want to send to the OK podcast, we love to post pretty much anything that you like to post there. So outside of that, most importantly, we are powered by the Strength Co. Coach, did I miss anything?
Crushed it.
Thank you.
Must be a dad. All right. Thanks
College.
for tuning in.
Dang.
On the bed over here. Jeff, enjoy your Clausewitz.
Check out the comment on our last video.
What does it say?
Not even joking. I'm listening to this at Command and General Staff College at Fort Leavenworth as a chaplain in the Army Reserve. Activated to a 10 PME and not being paid. They can't get my orders right. Yeah, so there's that. Ha ha ha. Love the show.
Can you reply to that?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Stay strong, brother.
Yeah.
Stay strong.
Yeah.
Bunch of guys not getting paid. I'm just gonna submit my first essay and be like, I'm not getting paid.
This is for free, so you can't give me. You can't.
This is what you get.
I'm literally doing this for free.
This is the first time the military's gonna be under budget and be like, how'd they do that? Oh, but you just didn't pay anybody.
We just started sending reservists to school. They're dumb enough to just go anyway.
They just show up. They feel obligated.
Yeah, they'll get us on the back end. Am I right?
Always do.
Always do. All right. We'll see you next time.